Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So here I have another Shop My Stash Everyday Makeup Drawer. This past week I have been on vacation, so I thought I would upload a video and refresh my vanity for work for the next week. So the basket that's sitting on top here, I did get this from Amazon, and I'm pretty sure you can still get this as well. I did pull out some liquid foundations that are sitting here. A lot of these are drugstore, but I have a couple of stick foundations from Hourglass and Makeup Forever, so that's what's sitting here in the basket. So on this side I've got some liquid foundations here. I do have the e.l.f. Halo Glow liquid filter, which I have used a few times. So I've got just a small handful in the vanity as of now, so I think what I'm kind of wanting to do, I'm trying to embrace a lighter coverage look on my skin. It's just something, you know, more different for me, I suppose, because typically I wear a fuller coverage foundation day to day. But sometimes I do like to change it up, and I'm trying to embrace that. So in this top drawer, so I do have some fuller coverage here with Revlon. These are relatively new to me. I got this Clinique foundation here, which I've used recently. So what I think I might do this time is pull out the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. This is the mini. This is in the shade 4, and this is I think this is 0.60 ounces. I know this runs around $42. It's still expensive, even though it's the mini, but I bought the mini size just to try it, and for a lighter coverage day, this is pretty good. So I'll go ahead and put that in the vanity. And then also on the other end of the spectrum, in terms of cost, I do have the Relove Revolution Super Serum. This is in the shade F1. This is almost too light for me, but I can definitely make it work. And it is a serum foundation. You can pick up this brand at Walmart. And then let's see what else. I think that's going to do it for lighter coverage foundation. And then I'll go ahead and remove this drawer so we can look at the powders. So back here in this basket, I do have some loose powders here. This is a Makeup Forever. This is the powder foundation. I've had this for a while when this first launched some time ago. The e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder I've used recently, so I'm not going to put that in the drawer. I think I want to get some more use out of the Fenty Beauty. This is the mini size in the shade Butter, so I'm going to pull this out too and get some use out of that. And also I want to try to get some use out of this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Loose Powder. That's pretty good from the drugstore. And then also I have this L'Oreal True Match. This is new to me, you know, more so than the other powders I have. This is in the shade W2 Light Ivory. So I'll pop that in the vanity as well. So in terms of concealer, so I've got this little skinny drawer here. This NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. I've used this recently, so I'll keep this in here for now. I think the Tarte, I've got 2 Tartes and 2 Maybellines in here. So I've got both Tartes. This one is the original Shape Tape. This is the ultra creamy version. Both of them are in light sand. I think I'll pull these in and try to get some use out of those. And then the Maybelline, I have used these recently, so I think I'll keep these here for now. And I'll pull them out at another time. Okay, so now I have moved on to the blush drawer. So these are all my single blushes here. There's a mishmash of, you know, some highlighters sitting here. I got some cream blushes too. So right here in the front, I do have the Sigma Corda Rosa cream blush. I've used this recently, as well as the Makeup Revolution peachy blush. So I'm going to skip those for now. Also, I've used this Milani Cheek Kiss blush. I'm going to skip that one for now also. I've put these back in the drawer, these Bare Minerals loose blushes in Golden Gate and Hint. Those I've used recently as well. Let's see here, what can I find? I think I'm going to pull this one out to try to use. This is the Patrick Ta. I believe this is the only Patrick Ta item I have. She's Seductive's the name of the shade. I'll pull that in. And then let's see, I do need to get some use out of my Chanel blushes. So this one here is Jersey. So if you're looking for, if you do want to splurge and treat yourself to a Chanel blush, this one's always a good place to start just because it's neutral. You can wear this with any makeup look basically. If you're wearing warm tones, cool tones, maybe a no makeup look. This would be pretty on the cheeks, just like that too. And then also this one from RMS Beauty. This is the only RMS Beauty blush that I do own, and this was hyped up there for a long time. This one's in the shade called Maiden's Blush. It really does look deep here in the compact, but when you apply it to the face, it looks really good. It's the brush I like to use is the Morphe Aerial blush, or good grief, I can't talk today. Blush brush. It's got loose bristles to it, so it applies very well. And then back here, I want to try to dive into some drugstore options. So I think I've used the L'Oreal True Match here recently, so I'll skip over that. Let's pull out this ColourPop. This is the Kiss and Tell Powder Blush. It's a really peachy, neutral color. I like this one too. And then also, let's see about Ulta Beauty. So Ulta Beauty, I think as a whole, is an underrated brand. So I think I'm going to pull out, there's a couple of options here. I've got this one, Sweet as Honey. This one says Flushed Blush, Natural Finish. A really pretty neutral. I think this is, I would say maybe akin to the that Chanel blush I spoke of, except this one has a little more pink in it. And then this one also is Pink Smoke from Ulta Beauty as well. Really pretty. I do like options when I'm shopping my stash. I do like to pull out a few options, so in case I get bored with one, I can change to the other. All of that kind of deal. And then also, these sitting here in the front, these Essence blushes. I don't think this one in particular, this line is available anymore. This one's in Satin Coral. Really pretty. I got a couple of them here from Ulta as well. So these are mineral blushes. I think they still sell these. This one's in Peony here. I'll open the compact so you can look at it here. This one here is in Calla Lily. Really pretty color. Okay, moving down to this drawer. So this one here, again, it's a hodgepodge of different types of blushes. So this section has all MAC blushes. I've got some Tarte blushes here. There's some bronzers on this side, and then this front section, it's a hodgepodge again. So you name it, it's probably in here. So I think I'm going to pull out this ColourPop Flexitarian highlighter. It is a different, unique type of formula. So if you haven't tried this before, give one of these a shot and see what you think, because it's really unique. But this one is very intense, so it's definitely not for the faint of heart. But I think with a stippling brush or something like that, you can make it work. And then I think I am going to pull this back out. This is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion. This was in 902 Light Glow. I'm going to pull this out too. And then, so cream blushes. I think I've got some options already in the vanity, so I won't worry about that too much right now. The Makeup by Mario, the Barely Blushing, I think that's what it's called. I've got that in my drawer. That's relatively new. So highlighters, I like these little duos from e.l.f. Now, these are dark in tone, so for me, it probably would be harder to use as a highlighter. I think this one would be pretty. This is the White Peach Duo. I'm going to pull this out and try to use some of the highlighter here. And also, let's see what else. These two duos from the Rimmel Cake collection. I know these aren't made anymore, but these are Highlight Contour Blush. This one is in the duo or trio Golden Sands, and this one's in Coral Glow. I think I'm going to try to use some of the highlighters and all of that this week. Alright, so this next drawer down is a hodgepodge of eyeliners. I've got quads and stuff, duos, trios, all of that. I think I'm kind of looking toward, I'm going to pull out this 6-pan here. This is the Climax from NARS. I don't think you can get this anymore, unfortunately, but I think this would be really pretty from, you know, this transition we're heading into, late summer, early fall. I think that would be really nice. And then what else do I want to pull out here? Let me see. I think I'll pull this out, this one from Palladio, which you don't hear Palladio talked about at all, at least I don't. This one's in metallics. Probably can't get this anymore, but I thought this would be a really pretty warm trio here. And it's affordable, and it's really good, actually. Let's pull out this one from Chanel. This one's in 308 Clear Obscure. I'll be honest with you, I haven't played around with this too much, and I've had this for a while, and that's pretty sad. I would say these are satin, maybe matte. I would say the bulk of these are matte finishes, but really pretty neutral, everyday color. And then, is there anything else I want to pull out of here? I think I'll pull this one out, this NARS Suede. So this is reminiscent of fall too, which of course you can wear this anytime you want, but reminds me of fall. Sorry if you did hear my dog in the previous clip. So he was letting me know the UPS man was here, and right in the nick of time, I did order the Sigma Tiramisu Quad. These are new to Sigma. So this will be a great everyday neutral palette, and I did order the Sigma Angela Bright palette. So if you guys aren't familiar with her and her channel, she's been on YouTube for quite some time doing tutorials, and that's what she's really known for. But this is her palette that she's created with Sigma, and I did get my hands on it. So just look up her channel if you haven't subscribed to her. She's amazing. She's totally one of my favorites for tutorials, but I'm very excited to get that in my hands. So I'll be experimenting with that one here soon. Okay, so here is the right side with the foundations and powders, all the complexion products here. So yes, I do have several foundations to choose from, but I did add in the ones that were from the Alex 9 drawers. And then over here is some eyeshadows I'm going to be playing with in the next, let's say, 3 to 4 weeks or so. Here's that Sigma Angela Bright that I just talked about, and then the Tiramisu Quad. There's the NARS and all that good stuff here, and then the Chanel and all that. And then on this side, yes, I do have a lot of things in here that I do like to play around with, so I do have some options here. Here's those trios, and here's the Patrick Ta. I've got that heart-shaped one from ColourPop sitting there, then RMS and Chanel here, and then the Ulta Beauty and all that good stuff here. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys are all doing well, and let me know if there's something you're interested in particular. If you can just throw out a suggestion to me, or if there's anything I could, you know, maybe improve in the future. So I do have some ideas floating around here, but if there's something in particular you'd like to see, just let me know. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.